Rob, the harsh reality of football is that things can quite literally change overnight, and that's what happened on Thursday with the results. I'm sure you were like everyone, seeing Latvia go 2-0 up.
Yeah.
Great news for Wales, but then Turkey getting that shock win over Croatia. What's the feeling like following Thursday night's results?
Yeah, of course, it's nothing changes from what we've got to do, Shauna. We want to win every game of football we go into, so we've got 3 fixtures left. We want to win all 3 games, so nothing changes. Does it make the job a little bit harder? Probably, yeah, because the result didn't go for us with Turkey winning. But, you know, look, coming into this tournament, coming into this campaign, you know, the plan was to win as many games as we could. We tried to forecast as many results. We're probably 2 points where we'd behind, where we'd want to be, with getting a point in Croatia, but then losing the home game, which was a hard one to take. So we're 2 points off the total we'd like to be at this stage. So, you know, we can't just rely on other results, can we? It's about what we do.
Has anything changed in terms of how you prepare for tomorrow night now at all, Rob?
No, we're always going for the win tomorrow. We never play for draws, and yeah, so nothing will change with that. We've been planning all week to save some of the players, to give players minutes against Gibraltar, to get them topped up, ready for this game on Sunday. So we're all in a good place at the minute, and really looking forward to the game.
One thing about Wales in recent years is that when it's come down to it, we've always managed to get the job done. I know there's been a lot of talk this week about the 2019 qualifying campaign. Yeah. Granted, the squad has changed an awful lot since then. Have there been many conversations about that, and are you going to be able to take any inspiration from that campaign? Yeah,
well, history has shown that we're capable of doing it, and you know, we've done it in the past, so we don't need to talk about it. The players know. The players understand the importance of the game and what needs to be done. They're in a great place at the minute. The camp's been good again. So really pleasing for me to give some of the younger players some caps the other night, and watching them again in the group, and how they've been welcomed into the group has been great. And that's the transition period that we're going through, Shauna. You know, we've always said that having lost some of the senior players, it's now an opportunity to start introducing the young players, and thankfully we done that on Wednesday, and you know, the 4 players that played on their debuts give a great account of themselves.
This new look Wales squad tomorrow night will now need to produce under an immense amount of pressure. I know you think back to the Austria game, the Ukraine game. You know, granted, there's no Bale or Joe Allen this time round. Do you think this current group have what it takes to deliver and to get the result that they need tomorrow night?
Well, yeah. We go to Croatia. This squad of players went to Croatia and got a point. You know, so we know we've got quality in the changing room. What we struggle with every camp is players not playing as many minutes domestically as we want. You know, potentially 7 of the starting 11 are not playing at club level, yet they continue to turn up for Wales, and like we did in Latvia, and like we did at home against South Korea, like we did in Croatia in March. You know, they put the Welsh jersey on and they play for us, they play for our country. And I'm incredibly proud of them for that, because we're not blessed with a squad of 26 Premiership players coming in, playing week in, week out. You know, so it is a challenge for the players, but they seem to come in on camp, and they've been great again all week, and I know they'll be ready for the challenge tomorrow evening.
Croatia, without a doubt, one of the best teams in the world, Rob, but they have got massive injury problems at the moment. Most of the injuries in attack as well. I know there's probably never a good time to play Croatia,
no.
But is this a good time to play them, possibly?
Well, they've got probably 3 or 4 significant injuries, but they've got a squad of players, Shauna, that will, you know, more than capable of stepping up. So they'll be disappointed with that performance and result the other night. So they'll be looking for a reaction from that. So no, we'll treat them with the utmost respect that they deserve. And it's all about us. It's all about us maintaining the standards that we've set. And if we reach our potential and play as I know we can, then the result will take care of itself.
It'll be a big night tomorrow for your defence. We saw Chris Mepham back training this morning, which of course is a boost. You're unbeaten in 3 games, but you've also had 3 clean sheets in those games as well. How much of a boost is that ahead of tomorrow, Rob?
Well, against a very good South Korea team, that was the biggest test for us out of the 3, of course. A different type of test in Latvia. But again, still had to be disciplined in our defensive performance, because they do pose a threat, even though it's a little bit longer than what we faced against South Korea. I can't praise the boys enough from a reaction from a disappointing camp in June. September's camp had so many positives, and we've taken that momentum now into this camp. Different opportunity against Gibraltar for us to play some younger players, like I've alluded to, but now full of confidence going into this game. And right, it's great to see Meps back. You know, club and country have worked really well together to get him fit and ready to play. And yeah, like I said, we're all ready and looking forward to it.
The first game of the qualifying campaign, of course, away to Croatia. And I remember before that game, there was this massive sense of the unknown. It was life after the World Cup, life after Gareth Bale. Do you think Croatia will be facing a very different Wales side in Cardiff tomorrow night?
Yeah, I mean, we've got some players back involved in the squad now that potentially weren't there in March. With regards to our principles and how we go about our job, no. They know that they'll be up against a team that will keep going right up to the last minute. Like I said, the clean sheets that we've clapped, we're really pleased with. We're going to have to defend and some against a very good Croatian team. So from our principles and how we go about our work with them without the ball, I think we've addressed it in September, and we've had such a good reaction that you know, Croatia will face a tough test, and no doubt they'll respect this for the way the game went in March when we got the equaliser in the 94th minute.
And the fact, Rob, that we're at home tomorrow night, I know I don't want the red wall to turn into a cliche, but you can't underestimate just how much of an impact the home fans can have on you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, the red wall are incredible. Honestly, I've just said it again earlier, I'll continue saying it. They played a massive part in the success that we've had in the last couple of years, with promotion from B to A, qualification for the Euros, qualification to a World Cup. The home games have been incredible, and it'll be the same tomorrow night. You know, we'll need them to get behind us, get behind the players, and help us get the job done. 3 games, you need 3 wins. Can you do it? Of course we can. We have that belief, Sean, and yeah, we take each game as it comes. And you've said this autumn time for us in the past has been okay. We've been quite successful. So yeah, full focus on tomorrow first and foremost, and then, you know, once we get the job done with that, then we can throw focus into November's games. Finally, if I may, I just want to ask you about the under-21s. Last night, getting the point against Czechia. They're unbeaten, top of the group. Rob, they're doing fantastically at the moment. Incredible. I spoke to Matty this morning. Matty flew back through the night. I think he's had an hour's sleep. He's come to see the staff and the younger players, and really proud of them. Really proud of them as a group of players. That's the relationship me and Matty have got. We've seen it last week on camp, where we've introduced Owen Beck to training, and Luke Harris, who's been with us anyway before, but at the right time now. They've gone back, they've played last night, done really well. They'll come back up when the time is right again. So we've got that relationship now where we're trying to blend the two teams, and but really pleased with them last night, you know, to dig deep like they did, to go into the 95th, 96th minute to get the equaliser, and what a goal it was as well. Hell of a goal. It was a great volley, wasn't it? So, and seeing it from behind the goal as well was brilliant. And it feels like a win. You know, the only thing I'm not so happy about is Matty sprinting down the touchline to celebrate with the players. He can't be doing that now. But no, really positive, and I'm so proud of them. Rob, diolch yn fawr. Diolch yn fawr.